Don't get me to say negative things about Alex car.
It looks great.
Oh, it looks amazing.
It's a beautiful car.
Notice the careful parking.
It's so good. I love that fresh paint.
All right, you get to drive it now.
Okay. R.I.P. Good luck. Now for our maybe like 5th stop at 7-Eleven today. Last time we filmed in Japan at 7-Eleven was with my buddy Xavier Wolf. So I'm gonna get the same drink that I got last time, which is barley tea, if I can find it. Perfect. Barley tea, my favorite. I got the standard meat on a stick.
You always have to get the
Yeah,
meat on a stick.
gotta get that one. We're here in Japan, but we're gonna eat real quick and then we're gonna go to Daikoku parking area. Dude, that is awesome. What is that, Honda Accord?
Honda Accord UR.
Oh, nice.
Like 97, 98. 2.2 VTEC, I believe. I forget. Oh, old.
Let's see this thing. Okay. She's cold-blooded. Okay. Okay.
Lights are on the right side.
Lights here. Alright, yeah, first time driving AE86 in Japan. Gonna go to Daikoku. This is like the quintessential Japanese thing to do if you're a car nerd in Tokyo.
Oh, you gotta do it at least once,
Yeah.
right?
Alright, here we go. Wow! I don't know, what's it doing? Is it like hitting cams or something? Like
it's high profile cam, so it gets on cam pretty late in the rev range.
when it gets to that range, it just sounds so different.
Yeah, it kind of shifts. There it is, 4,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Switch over.
Dude, top gear. This doesn't have a very high speed.
No, but it feels like you're going twice the
Yeah,
speed.
you don't need to break the speed limit in this thing.
So we're on the Bay Bridge now, so you'll see the exit up ahead on the left from Daikoku PA.
Here it is, the center of Tokyo car culture. Rolling car show every night, every day.
Oh man, you should have seen it last night.
It was Porsche day because it was 9/11,
Oh,
so it was all Porsches all
tonight,
the
a
time.
little bit more quiet.
Way more quiet. Still some cool cars out.
Yeah.
Just got to Daikoku parking area and already spotting some heat. Look at this Honda S600, it looks like. So cool. What a car, look at this thing. I love it. I love everything about this build. GT4, ST205, love the wheels, love the tires, mud flaps. Just like a tarmac rally look. And it is popping tonight. There's so many awesome cars. Gotta love a white R34. Has Nismo gauges. Tasteful. What's amazing to me is that there's really not any events going on, but there's this many people here enjoying this very hot summer night. It's crazy how many people are here. I'm actually blown away. Got a bunch of nice Liberty Walk cars. 4 of them? 4 Liberty Walk R35s. Jeez. Usually when we're here, it's around Tokyo Auto Salon time. So it's so cold. I'm not used to being here in the summertime when it's very, very warm. But the quality of cars, as always, so good. Look at these Liberty Walk cars. Baby R35 GTR. I just don't get to see these, and I really like this color. I think this color is really interesting. After we did the global launch for this, no, I thought these would be more popular, but because they couldn't build them fast enough initially, I think the dealers just kind of killed this car with their markups, you know? I mean, it's sad to say, I hate to say that, but it's too bad. It was such a good car. It makes plenty of horsepower. It comes in manual. I think it looks great, honestly. I mean, we really tried, guys. We tried with all the global launch materials, you know, we try to make this look as good as possible, and I think it looked great. It's just too bad that there's just not many of them. I mean, I'm more talking about comparing it to the 350 and 370Z. You can't go a mile without seeing one of those cars, you know. They're just so popular as tuner cars. Look at this beautiful RX-7. Oh, wow. Look, while I think the Velside ones look great, this is it for me. This is beautiful. Look at that color. This might be one of the best cars out here right now, huh? Look at the paint. This is what I came here to see. Stuff like this. Love it. I also love the fact, like, this is one of the only bumpers where it's okay to run a front plate, in my eyes, because it was designed for it. There's an actual, like, area, like a square, perfect area just for the license plate. Look at this great livery. All the interesting cars that you find here, they all have a different story. Coming up on Toyota Row here. I've always loved these. I've always liked them. So this is AE111. I really, really like the way they look. I wish they were rear-wheel drive. They are front-wheel drive, unfortunately, and we never got them, but I would totally drive one of these. Holy crap. How is this thing street legal? So cool. Dang. Street drift spec. So I've never actually seen one of these. Skyline, it's really Japan.
Cool. Yeah, so it's like it's still the mid-70s Skyline. So you have the Camry, and then after the Camry you have this. Yes. But I mean, no one really...
It looks so weird.
So do you think that people don't talk about this as much as the Camry because it doesn't come in a GTR?
No, yeah, exactly.
That's
This is after the GTR was gone. The R30 to come in, and then the R31 are they're supposed to call the Forgotten Skylines.
It looks more like an American car than any of the other ones, even more than the Camry.
Exactly.
I feel like.
It got a lot of influence from American design back in the day.
Just look at it. This area right here. The rear end looks so cool.
So we got those iconic Skyline taillights.
Yeah. The wheels really set this off.
Very 70s style.
4-door, huh?
Yep. They came with both 2-door hardtop and a 4-door sedan. This is the 4-door sedan version. And the reason why both Suzuki cars have more 4-door sedans is because back in like late 80s, early 90s, these cars were like nothing, worth nothing, because it's it's 4-door sedan. Technically, 4-door sedan is like the Oji-san car or the grandpa cars, so they don't really care. People don't care about them, and that's why people get rid of it for free. That's why these cars were technically bought by Bosozoku people and then converted into those Bosozoku cars because it's cheap and not worth nothing.
Oh, hell yeah. Corona. About to do a feature on that right now. Thing is so dope. Wildcard bingo, I found another one. WC. Wildcards. WC doesn't stand for water closet.
Water closet, yeah.
That's what people think it stands for when I'm wearing my shirt. It stands for Wild Cards, which is our fun little car club.
Yeah.
All Japanese classic cars. This is something that I've seen because I follow you on Instagram, I follow your adventures. I've never seen one hopped up before. I've never seen a modified one. I've seen a couple stock versions. So what is this? Like, what year is this?
It's a 1983.
1983 Toyota Corona. Was it a Japan-only car?
I think so. I've seen some in other places of the world, but I'm pretty sure they were exported there.
It just looks so different, though. It looks, it's already very wide, but you made it even wider.
Yeah. So all metal fenders. These are actually front fenders, like the arches from front fenders cut off, flipped, and welded on. So it has like the OEM like flat lip.
That's pretty cool. So then what did you do with the front fenders?
Those are just hammered out, and then he had to pie cut them and fill it in. So
What color is this?
this is Acura MDX Red Rock and Porsche Cayenne graphite gray,
And it's like mixed together?
mixed like two-tone.
Oh, that's what the bottom is? Oh.
So there's an OEM two-tone that looks similar to this, but I didn't like the color choices for that, so I chose different colors.
What happened to your steering wheel? That's what you drive with?
Just for like daily driving. For drifting, I have a bigger wheel.
Wait, how does it feel to drive that? Is it like weird to drive that?
It's not like too bad, like as long as you're moving. It's a 236. I also don't have power steering.
No power steering, and you're literally using the smallest wheel in the world. What a cute little wheel. Okay. This thing is so cool.
I didn't want hood pins, so I had to MacGyver something to keep my fiberglass hood on.
Do a lot of people modify these? Because I seriously have just never seen.
I think I know of like 4 modified ones. One of them has 4G. The other 2 I know of have 2J swaps, NA 2J swaps.
How do you fit a 2J in here though? It's so small.
Good question. It fits tight. I think they tuck the radiator and then use electric fans. And there's plenty of space. Like I have a lot of space behind. Like getting my transmission off is pretty easy.
But why did you want to build this out of everything?
I wanted a Toyota Soarer GZ10, but it was out of my budget. And my buddy was like, "Why don't you get a Corona hardtop?" And I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "Google it." And I did. I looked on auctions. It was $3,000. And I said, "Sure, why not?" 4AG, like I always wanted a Hachiroku. I always wanted to drift a Hachiroku. So, and it was 4AG and it ran good. It was a rust bucket, completely rusted out. And I was like, yeah, let me just try this. Something different, you know?
Yeah, no kidding. The fitment's great. So what kind of wheels are you running?
SSR MK3s. They're 10 inches wide front and rear. The front is a B-type and the rear is an A-type. 185/55.
What a stretch.
Yeah, big stretch. But it stays on the wheel most of the time. If I dip off of the course and hit a hard spot, I might debead, but typically it doesn't debead. Sorry, my interior's a mess.
Is this your only car?
No, I have a Toyota BB open deck too, but I like to drive this more.
This thing is so rowdy. Look at this. I love the speakers in the back.
Yeah, they light up.
It's so dim. I love it. It's so good.
I have like the indicators, the old school. I tried to build everything kind of period correct, so like a Kaido racer, but still make it functional so I could drift it.
So then what track do you usually take it to?
I think the most I've been to is Fuji. I'm trying to do like as many tracks as I can. My favorite's Nikko for sure, and Sportsline Yamanashi. This year I'm gonna go to Bihoku late in October, Ibisu, and Mobata.
Wait, when you are taking it to these far places, are you trailering it?
I just drive it, yeah.
That's just the style, I guess.
I can't really drive a tow truck here. I don't have the right license for it either, so it's kind of my only option. I'd love to, It make me feel a lot safer every time I go drifting. But
What a dope car. I love it so much.
last time I drove at Nico, I blew third gear. I just had to drive it home. It was like 200 kilometers.
Right, so just fourth, fifth,
Yeah,
first and second.
first, second, fourth, fifth. Eventually the rattling of the broken gears disappeared, so that was cool.
It just turned into soup?
Yeah.
Transmission soup?
Yeah, so this transmission is all fresh gears with a longer fifth gear. So I can cruise on the freeway with low RPMs.
Is it like built or?
No, it's stock completely.
This is the way it comes
Yep,
in this car?
yep. Well, I put the chrome, what used to be chrome valve cover, and the headers and the intake, but
So what's your guess in terms of power out of this thing?
I don't know. The car's got over 300,000 kilometers on it. The engine has an unknown amount because the previous owner had to swap it once. It's tired, probably less than 100 horsepower at this point.
Less than.
Yeah,
And you drifted still.
it's fun. Yeah, it's a struggle, but
I can only imagine. It's probably a lot of clutch kicking.
a lot, especially recently, because in the summer it's a lot slower than it is in the winter, which is probably a sign that it's going.
It's time for a built motor.
Yeah, I'm in the process right now of getting a harness made and a link ECU. I want to build basically a motor just like this car.
So I have a question. What is Lowbrain?
The drifting team.
What do you have to do to join Lowbrain? You have to have a 4AG?
No, we've been drifting since '07. We started from Toge and OE wife, and then eventually we grew up and start going to race truck, like truck day a lot. I don't know, just become friends and go to truck days together a lot.
This is your drift car, but you also drive this on the street.
Yes, time to time. Not in the summertime usually. It doesn't have AC. In Japan, very humid.
It's very humid. So what are we looking at here?
This is AE92 Koki 4AG with high cam, high compression with mild ECU tune. Still single throttle,
How much power does this make?
low 100.
Low 100.
Yeah, so like 120, 30-ish.
That's pretty much all you need to make this drift. How long have you had this?
Almost 9 years.
It says,
Low brain.
that is so cool. What a cool build. Love the wheels. So it's all gutted and everything, huh?
I still have interior on the front side
Uh-huh.
and no interior on the back side.
You have a full cage too. I love that you just drive this on the street. Where do you usually go to drift at?
Small circuit, like Nikko circuit, Sportsland Yamanashi, Fuji Speedway drift track.
Oh, they have a separate just drift track, just for drifting?
It's like a skid pad, like third gear entry, so
They look great together. So then do you guys tandem all the time?
yes,
Yeah.
we tried.
Amazing. So cool. Thank you so much for bringing these. I appreciate it. Can we go on a little loop around here? Yeah? Okay. Now we're gonna do our favorite activity ever, which is getting some Daikoku rolling shots.
The best.
The best.
I get to drive now.
He gets to feel that cam, that power, the sheer power.
One can.
Between the three of us, it's almost 300 horsepower.
This one?
All three of us.
Oh yeah, combined.
Yeah.
Maybe like 250 because of mine.
I love that it's something I've never seen before. It's something that's so different. Oh my God. It literally just bottomed out just now.
Toki's for your.
Oh, Toki.
I'm gonna show for you.
Nice.
We're not homeless tonight.
I was wondering. I was just gonna sleep here at Daikoku.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Just go
I feel like we spent enough time
pop
here.
into Lawson.
That's
How
the
to
video.
Spend the night at Daikoku.
That's the video, right?
Just
That's
buy
the
a
video.
bottle of water. Just wash yourself off.
You should do it where it's like, okay, you go to the night meet Saturday, and then you wake up in time for Cars and Coffee Sunday morning, like early.
Shake my hand, Larry.
Just
next vlog.
that's your vlog, dude. Well, you love camping in Japan.
Yeah. Coming up.
You got to camp here
Now
then.
it's urban camping.
Yeah.
No longer in the middle of
In the
nowhere.
bushes.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
love
god,
that.
dude.
I love that.
I love it. I would do it.
Let's take a look at the Mines engine on this AH3. This is way cooler than my car in every way.
Fully built by Mines.
Fully built.
Fully built.
Fully built Mines engine.
Fully built Mines engine 2.8. RB 2.8.
Whoa.
So the owner Shoji, he's a good friend of mine. He, in a course of 5 years that he owned the car, he built it from ground up. He did a full chassis build. This is a full Mines engine.
No.
He just got it recently. He also got a new transmission, new diff, new transfer case. He even got like a full internals. All the internals are full new, brand new.
It's a brand new car.
Yes, he is. It is. Koyo copper, copper rad, HKS Type R intercooler.
Look at this.
Yeah, HKS 2.8.
So it's just so it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Stock airbox still.
Yep,
It's the best.
That's just the way to go,
that
huh?
is just the best.
I still have my stock airbox.
He actually had a Nismo carbon inlet pipe, but he swapped over to the stock ones with the wrinkled paint too.
It looks better that way.
He said it looks better, but he's kind of like 50-50.
So how much power does this make then?
Right now he haven't dynoed it, so he couldn't get an estimate because he just got the car. It's right on a break-in, but it should be making north of 500.
500?
Over 500, yeah.
Over 500. Got it. What a beautiful build. I like this a lot.
Yeah, he got a C28 with the bigger Brembo calipers.
Yeah. So is it 6-speed then?
No, it's 5-speed,
Oh, it's
but it's
5-speed.
built 5-speed.
Built. Okay. Yeah, the H3 is such good looking color. I love this color. You like this?
F.
The lobe on this, man, at 4,000 RPM is incredible. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. When vloggers meet.
Touch the tips.
When the vloggers
Touch
meet.
the tips.
Boom. You come here to Japan so often that when I come to Daikoku, PA, I feel like I'll just run into you.
Yeah, you will.
Like there's a good chance.
I'll be here.
There's a really good chance.
My spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit, mind, and soul will always be here.
It's so awesome though that no matter where we are in the world, we're just hanging out.
We always just find
somehow.
each other.
I don't know how. This just happens.
Next up, it's gonna be Australia.
Yeah, probably. Who knows? Well, that's it for another edition of Walking Around, me talking nonsense at Daikoku parking area. See you guys in the next video.